Assalamu alaikum, hürmetli hanımlar, efendiler. Ben ceza lager şahidi Kalbinur Sıdık'tan sizlerge salamlar olsun. Ben 2017 yılı 3. aydan 9. aygacha vatanimiz Şarkı Türkistan Ürümçi şehri Sayvaq rayonu Tanfanga kurulgan mana bu erler kampusida 6 ay Xitoy tili dersi o'tishga majburlandim.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kalbinur Sıdık. I am a concentration camp witness. On March 9th, 2017, I was sent to the concentration camp, which is the picture shown in Sayvaq district, Urumqi, for 6 months.
Bu 4 qavatli binanın tamның üstülleri bütünlüğü elektron toksumlar bilan qattiq qo'rshalgan. İçki ve sırtıda, koridorlarda harbiy saqchilar qurolli holda xudosi jangga chiqilgandek holatda qo'g'dab turdi.
This is a 4-floor building. The walls are covered with razor wire, and around the building and inside the building there are military, the policemen with the rifles. It looks like kind of war zone.
Tutqun erlarninki %90% 18 yaşdan 40 yaşgacha, faqat 10% 40 yaşdan yuqori ve 70 yaşlılar idi.
The detained male prisoners, the 90% of them are 17 years old to 40 years old male, but 10% is from 40 years old until 70 years old.
Tutqun erlar kamerlarda 30dan 40gacha qisilishib turdi ve quruq simotning ustida yotadi.
In one cell, there are 30 to 40 prisoners detained. And also those detained sleeps on the cement floor.
Ular har kunligi tamaqaga bir taldan Xitoy momisi bilan quruq shogir suvi ichidi. Hatto 6 oy jarayonida bir vaqtda mucha kirib juyinib oqini yo'q. Ular tuvaletlarga chiqish uchunmi vaqt belgilab berilgan.
For each meal, they eat 1 Chinese bun and water. And even going for toilet, it's monitored, and they had to spend designated time. And also, within 6 months, none of them had any shower.
Tutqun erlar putqo'llari mana shundoq zanjirlangan va kishanlangan holda kamerlardagi tam bilan eshikniki tutqichi zanjirlangan eshikdan 30 gradus ochilgan o'milab chiqadi sinflarga, sinfdan o'milab kamera qaytadi.
Like this, the detainees chained and also shackled. The cell doors is 30 degrees kind of open, so they're unable to stand and walk out and into the cell. So they had to crawl out from the cell, and then they go to classrooms for re-education.
Mayli ders vaqtlari olsun, tushlik orom olish vaqtlari olsun, bu tutqun erlarning oldiga besilgan nomerlar orqali chaqirib achitilib, so'roqladi va so'roq jarayonida har xil qiyin qistoqlar olib borildi. Bu so'roq qilinadigan joy sinfninki yinidagi yarasi bo'lg'achqa, ular chaqirib chiqayotgandan keyin yarim soatdan keyin ularning ichinishlik ovozlari butun binoni zilzilaga soladi.
Whether the detainees are in the classroom or outside, they will call it by the number and then taken for interrogations. The interrogation rooms are located just next to the classes, not too far. So after 30 minutes that the prisoners were taken, and then you will hear horrible screaming sound from torture because they are tortured while interrogating.
Ularni qiynashning 4 xil usuli bor. Yana elektronlik kaltak, elektronlik doppa, elektronlik palay ve elektronlik tümür o'rindiq. Yani bu yo'lbos o'rindiq atiladi.
There are 4 types of torturing methods. One is electric button, electric helmet, electric glove, and a tiger chair.
So'roqdan keyin bu tutqunlar haftalab, hattoki oylab darsda qatnashamaydi.
After the interrogation, after the torture, those prisoners are unable to come to class for weeks or months.
2017'de 9. aydan 11. aygacha mayli shu vatanimizda Urumqi shahri Sayvaq rayoni To'gunga qurilgan mana bu 6 qavatlik qiz ayollar kampusiga o'tkazdim.
From September till November 2017, I was moved to this sixth-floor building, which kept female prisoners. It located in Tugung, Urumqi.
Bu 6 qavatlik balkonsiz bino bo'lib, bu yerga 10 mingga yaqin qiz ayollar so'langan.
There is no balcony of these buildings. There are over 10,000 female prisoners were detained.
Tutqun qiz ayollarning sochlari butunlay tushirib etilgan, ustiga kulrang mahbus kiyimi kiygan, uning ustida obsilrangli jilitki bor, jilitkining ustida nomer besilgan.
The all female prisoners, the hair was shaved, and they were wearing grey uniform, and the top of them there is yellow vest, and on that vest there is a numbers. Those prisoners are only called by numbers.
Tutqun qiz ayollar har dushanba kunda noma'lum dori ichidi ularga, andan keyin hukul urdi va ulardan qon oldi.
Each Monday, the female prisoners were administered an unknown medicine and taken blood from them.
Tutqun qiz ayollarning 190% yana o'xshashlam 18 yoshdan 40 yoshgacha bo'lib, bular dori ichish jarayonida qiz ayolning butunlay odatlari to'xtatib etilgan, hatto bola imitayotganlarning sutini to'xtab ketgan.
The 90% of the female prisoners are from 18 years old to 40 years old. After they take those medicines, the period will stop. Even some women who were breastfeeding the babies, the breast milk will stop after taking that medicine.
Texmi dehshat bo'lgani, bu qiz ayollar so'roq jarayonida Xitoy soqchilarining so'roq qilish orqali bularni bosqinchilik uchrab turdi, navbatlashib bosqinchilik qilish, hattoki qo'lidagi elektronlik kaltaklar bilan shu qiz ayollarning jinsiy maqsad yo'llariga qiynash olib bordi, tiqish orqali.
The horrible thing is, when those female prisoners were taken for interrogation, they face gang rape by the guards. And the worst thing is the guards or police use electric button to insert their private parts to rape and to torture them.
Ben şu yerdeki 18-20 yaş qatarda bir qizning jasadiga shohid bo'ldim. Yani bu qiz o'zining odi to'xtamay qansirab, 2 oyga yaqin ishga harbiy zambilda apmang'ini o'z ko'zimda ko'rgan.
And I have witnessed a 18 to 20-year-old girl's death. That girl's, the period didn't stop for 2 months. Because of bleeding, she passed away. I have witnessed that death of the girl.
Kamplarga işi olsun ve sırtı olsun, sırtıdagilarmi üstü uçuk türmelerde yaşaydı. Ularmi o'ziniki mas'ul bo'lgan soqchilari va aholi komiteti kadrlarning mana bu shunday uqtirishlariga asosan doktorxonalarga berib, uzuk soldirildi va tug'maslik operatsiyasi qilindi.
The outside the camp is no different from as well. It is like just an open prison. Outside the camp, the people will face the exactly same monitoring and sterilization. Like, for example, this is the policies that issued by the government. By these policies, many women need to forcibly insert IUDs and sterilized.
Ben 2019 yılı 5. ayının ahiri şu yerdeki Uyghur kız ayollarına o'xshash Urumqi shahar, Kensar rayoni Changlayanga joylashgan. Mana bu doktorxonada majburiy tug'maslik operatsiyasi qilindi.
Just like many other women in my homeland, at the end of May 2019, I was sterilized in Changlayan Hospital in Tianshan district in Urumqi.
Bundan sırt yana Xitoylar 2017 yılı yo'lga qo'ygan atalmış qo'shma Xitoy tuqqanlarini shu yerdagi Uyg'ur ayollarning uyiga majbur akirish orqali o'zining uyida yana har xil shaklda dafsanchilik va zo'ravonlik uchrab turdi.
And also China initiated another policy of becoming relatives with Chinese officials. And through that policy, the many Uyghur women face abuse, rape and humiliation on the Chinese officials at their own houses.
Mening oilamga ham shunday Xitoy qo'shmaq tuqqan o'rlashtirgan bo'lib, buningda Xitoy hukumatı ashlarga 5 bilib bo'lish prinsipini tushirib bergan.
Even one of the Chinese officials were allocated to stay at my house. And there are 5 policies saying that the 5 together policy.
Yani bu beşli bulup düştüğümüz, billa tamak itiş, billa tamak yiyiş, billa ügünüş kılış, billa saylı kılış ve billa yitiş.
That five together is eat together, cook together, learn together, sleep together, and sightseeing together.
Bu Xitay tuqqan her ayda bir hafta uyda turdu ve tamak itiş jarayonida, tamak yiyiş jarayonlarida sizning qo'llaringizni, dumalaringizni silash orqali sen bek güzelkensen, tamaqing bek o'xshabdi, mana bizning qo'limizda beşli billa buluşba deb, shu o'zimizning uyida mana shunday depsanchilikdan olib bordi.
That the male, the Chinese official, communist official, while staying in the house, for example, at my house, they supposed to stay 1 week initially, and while staying, when I am cooking in the kitchen or doing something, that Chinese official would come just to relentlessly touch my all over the body, and would say, and by showing the paper saying that, look, in that policy saying that we can cook together, do things together, and then, with the excuse or praising me, how am I cooking, everything, and they try to touch me and abuse me, kind of humiliate me.
2018 yıldan başlap, yani vatanımız Şarkı Türkistan'da, mana şundaq nurg'unlagan qul zavodlari şekillendi. Bunun da yani mecburi emgek, şu yerdeki kız ayallar, kampı lagerlardakiler, bu yerde mecburi qul işçi olub işleydi.
From 2018, there appeared many slave factories. There are many detainees, the people who detained in the concentration camps forced to work in those slave factories.
Ben 2019 yılı 10. ayda Gollandiya garajdan olgan kızımninki zor tirishchanligi ve Özbek milleti boğaşqa Gollandiyaya keçip keldim. Ama yo'lishim Uyghur bo'lganligi uchun Xitoy saqchilari uni chiqishni qat'iy chekladi.
On October 2019, with the help of my Netherlands citizen daughter, I was able to escape to Netherlands. And because I'm Uzbek and I was able. However, because my husband, he is a Uyghur, because of simply he's a Uyghur, he is unable to come to Netherlands with me.
2020 yılı 1. aydan başlap, ben şu tajavuzchi Xitoylarning vatanimizga bo'layotgan shu irqiy qirg'inchiligini bütün dünya ve xalqaroga anglitishga qadam qo'ydim ve Guardian, BBC, CNN ketgandan keyin Xitoy saqchilari mening vatanda qolgan tuqqanlarim ve yo'ldoshim orqali WeChat ichib menga tahdid qildi.
From January 2020, I start to speak out about the genocide that happening in my homeland. And my witness testimonies published in Guardian, BBC, and the CNN. After these publications, Chinese government used my husband and relatives' WeChat, and they contacted me.
Mana bu 2021 yılı 2. ayının 18 günü ettigen saat 9:30'da Ürümşehir Tensar rayonu Baxulyang saqchixonasidagi Livinjang menga yo'ldoshim va adamning WeChat orqali ekran ochib, meni o'zi uchun xizmat qilishga majburladi. Men qo'shilmagandan keyin menga tahdid qildi.
This is a policeman from Baxulyang in Urumqi. He used my husband and my sister's WeChat video, and rang me on February 18, 2021. And he forced me to work for Chinese government, and I refused.
Yani 2021 yılı 6. ayda Angliya Londonda içilgan Uyghur sotida bir gün burun vatanda qolgan shu yo'ldoshimni video ishlash orqali mening qolgan guvohligimning hammani yolg'onga chiqadi va bunga tirishdi. Undan keyin yana WeChat ekran ochish orqali yo'ldoshimni har xil eg'iz og'usiz tilxonatlar bilan tillab meni majburiy ajrashtiribdi va oilamni vayron qildi.
Just one day before that, the London Uyghur Tribunal happened, which is June 4th, 2021. Again, the Chinese police used my husband's WeChat, and they reached out to me. And they used very abusive languages against me. And also, at the end, they forced me to divorce from my husband. And they tried to tell that whatever I say and all my testimonies are false. And with that, they destroyed my family.
Shundan e'tiboran ta hozirga qadar men vatanda qolgan tuqqanlarimning va shu yo'ldoshimning tirikmi, hayotmi, hech xabarim yo'q, aloqam butunlay uzilgan. Ammo Allohga rahmat.
Since then, I lost contact with my family members, including my husband. I'm not sure whether my husband is still alive or not. Thank you.
I've been here over 6 years now, not as long as some, but I've never heard such powerful personal testimony. So thank you for your bravery in speaking, in standing up to the Chinese Communist Party, and thank you for entrusting us with your stories. It's an honor. Without objection, I would like to now invite Representative Steele to engage in a colloquy with one of our witnesses to further discuss their firsthand experiences of the CCP's genocide, to be followed by a colloquy with Representative Carson. Representative Steele, you are now recognized for a